And welcome back. Last time we completed our first several tasks, the SSS, and went down to the Geofront A sector to fight the Megalobat, a really big bat that on hard mode was hitting for half of my health or greater. So, going off swinging, I guess. This time we're gonna go check out what the chief had called us to go look into in downtown. Something about two gangs down there having a fight. Before we do that, however, there are a few things I'd like to do. Firstly, we're going to speed up just to save some time. We're going to report the Megalobat quest. We get 5 detective points, we got promoted, and because we were promoted, we got an item, the Bravery Badge. Let me go back. The Bravery Badge is an accessory. It gives the wearer +5 strength and prevents them from being sealed. For this early on in the game, it's fine. It's better than nothing at the least. I recommend putting it on Lloyd. Next up, due to the fights that we had to do in the Geofront and the chest we opened, we've gotten a little bit more of our Sepith reserves back up. So I say we go to Gen 10 Orbital Store, maybe open a few more slots, and possibly even make some quartz. I believe we might have one in our inventory at the moment. Yes, we have a single copy of Defense 1. I'm thinking I would like to upgrade Ellie by 1 slot or 2 slot maybe. Just because early on she's not good unless you're using magic. I think I'll also get the first slot for Tio, and we'll get this singular slot for Randy. Now, I would like to draw your attention to something in the detective notebook. So here we have the prologue section, that is all the main story missions, the urgent requests, and the side requests. There's the help manual. This thing is so nice. It's every tutorial in the game. So this gives a pretty detailed explanation for everything that we have seen and are going to see. I'm not going to scroll through it right now just because it's already spoiling some things if you read a bit. But here's the other thing that's very important: lists. The list section displays all types of magic. You can see in this Arts Earth section, it's showing the names, the attribute, and the required elements, and brief descriptions of all of the Earth spells. So at the cost of 1 Earth, you get Stone Spike. At 2 Earth, you get Quake. At 4 Earth and a green, you get Gorgon Breath. And even tells you, like, oh, Petrification, 20%. That seems pretty good. And this is for every single one of the spells. It also has a list for every single one of the quartz. And you'll see some of these quartz have 2 lines. That means you need to have a slot with 2 lines to use them, but we haven't come across any of those yet. But this also lets you know what quartz you're missing, because there is a trophy for having all quartz in your inventory or equipped at one point, and this lets you kind of create your own checklist to see what you're missing. So, you can look through the art section, like let's say I wanted to learn some more fire magic. I can see, okay, let's say I want Magna Blaze. Okay, it's 4 fire and 1 earth. Then I would equip that character with the corresponding quartz to try and get them to that number. Notable ones that I like to use, and I feel like everyone likes to use, is a middle of the sheet breath. At the cost of 2 wind and 1 water, it is a area of effect heal, which is very, very helpful. Some of the other ones that we don't have access to yet, but we will eventually, like these time, space, mirage ones, they're a lot harder to get, but they are very, very worth it. Just off the top of my head, Saint is very good. It is a strength and defense buff on the same turn. which makes sense since you require Mirage, and then you also require the Earth and the Fire you need for Forte and Crest, respectively. But the time ones, like Death Spiral and Soul Blur, like those are very nice. Fortuna is great for spellcaster-based things. A Reflex, that's a single magic reflect that's super, super good. Celestial, it's a full party rev and heal. We aren't going to have access to these for a very, very long time. But just the fact that I can check this at any point, it's so helpful to know, like, this is what I can work towards. Look at that! Aqua Mirage. 50% evasion. You could give everyone a 50-50 shot of dodging. Like, what? That's amazing. And because of the way that resistances work for ailments in this game, something like Cobalt Spear isn't as useless as you would think, because it's a guaranteed mute. If a person is not outright immune to mute, they will be muted. And there are a lot of enemies this doesn't matter for, but there are a few select enemies that can be muted, and it's honestly worth it. It kind of nerfs their strategy to the ground. So, we don't really have access to much right now. If we check what we can make, we just have a few. And you can't have two of the same quartz on one person, so I can't have Evade 1 and Evade 1 on Ellie. However, I can have Evade 1 and Move 1 on Ellie. So now, if I can get a single copy of HP 1 or Shield 1, she will have an AoE healing move, which doesn't sound half bad in all honesty. I think I also want to take Action, which in this game is a just blanket 10% speed boost. In later games, it's a fixed number speed boost, but hey, I'll take 10%. Impede is okay in this game. All it does is give your attacks, like your regular attacks and your crafts, a chance to stop an enemy from doing a craft or casting an art. But we will learn moves later that are guaranteed, so it's only good for the quartz that it gives you, essentially. I have a defense one already, but I can't get anything higher than 1 earth on anyone at the moment. I think I'll take an action. And I'll take... Oh, I'm a little bit short of EP cut. You'll notice the EP cut is the first one we have that gives multiple, because quartz aren't locked into just one value. So this one would give 1 time, 2 space, and 1 mirage. Really good. And EP1 does the same, but for mirage instead. I guess I can make another copy of attack 1. That should be fine. So now that we open some slots, we can give her... it's nice that I can press square and see what I get. And just want to check. Yeah. I like to give my slower characters the speed ups. So Randy, it looks like Randy's getting the action here. Yep, so now Randy's not as slow. We'll give Tio the defense, I guess. And Ellie... Oh, we're so close to getting something really good for Ellie. Oh, that's a shame. We need 1 more slot open on Ellie, and then we're able to get Breath, assuming we have a water crystal. I'd say these are fine enough for right now. The next thing I want to do is go to the inn. We saw before that we can go to luxury hotels or inns to restore health, EP, and craft points. Inns restore only 100, which it can be more cost effective to do that in some cases, but for us right now, it's much better if we just get max. There is a fight coming up. I just wanted to warn about that. And I suggest you check how many battle scopes you have. I just realized I don't have enough. So if you don't have enough battle scopes, make your way over to the department store and go to the general store section. And you should be able to buy a few more. I suggest buying around 5 more. I like keeping 10 on my inventory at all times. So it's a bit costly right now. pretty much out of all the money that we got from the requests we've done today. But it should all be worth it. I also recommend saving, just because this can be a decently hard fight. I picked the oldest one. Oh, something I noticed is, in these videos that I'm making, I do make thumbnails for these to the best of my ability on my PlayStation. However, YouTube is just deciding sometimes, nah, this thumbnail's not good enough, and picks a new one. Which is really annoying, because I'd say more than, like, only 2 of the videos I have posted so far are actually the thumbnails I wanted. Which is very, very annoying. So, worst case, I might have to start recording these, and then editing them here, assuming I can get good enough to edit on the PlayStation Share Factory thing again, and then move it to a USB stick to then put into my computer, to then upload from my computer just so I can put the right thumbnail on. Or there wouldn't be any edits to it, and I just get thumbnails that I have to custom make on YouTube on my computer, which would suck. But regardless, enough yapping, let's continue the story. Look, over there. Check it out. Looks like things are about to get heated. Hey, you blue bastards. Keep acting all smug, and we're gonna put you right where you belong, in the dirt. The damn bugs have been getting on our nerves for far too long. Pretty ballsy of you to pull this underhanded crap on us. That's precisely why you Neanderthals are so annoying. We don't need to rely on underhanded tactics to take care of hoodlums like you. And besides, you are the ones who sent one of our men to the hospital. What's the saying? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth? You better prepare yourselves, because we're gonna pass judgment on you. Fine by us, you blue bastards. Wall doesn't need us here, or... what? Wall doesn't need to be here for us to kick your asses. You took the words right out of my mouth. Wazi's presence is unnecessary for us to take out trash like you. Prepare for a crusade, everyone. It's time we eliminate the Saber Viper scum. Hold it! The hell? I've never seen any of you before. Cease your fighting immediately. Your thoughtless actions are causing a disturbance to all the residents living here. Huh? Who do you think you are, coming out of nowhere and bossing us around? Well, I guess we do just look like a bunch of randos to them. How do we proceed? If you select the first option, reveal your notebook, you get bonus points. We're with the CPD's Special Support Section. We've received requests from the residents of the area to intervene. You're police officers? Ain't no way in hell. There's no way the police would respond to a request like that. They never come here. If you're gonna lie, at least come with a better one at that. We're being serious. Regardless, it doesn't change the fact that you're disturbing the other residents. If you're so intent on handing out ass pickings, then why not take it outside the city? I'm sure you guys could use the exercise. You got guts, I'll give you that. Thinking you can waltz into downtown district and run your mouth like that? We have our own code we follow here. Keep pushing your luck, all it's going to get you is a trip to an early grave. Damn it. We ain't getting through these punks at all. Are there no other conclusions to this situation? I suppose we have no other choice. Ooh, what do we have here? I didn't notice how cute those 2 chicks were. One's 14. You trying to act so cool so you can impress them? Hey, why don't you bathe she's losing and hang out with some real men? I think they're all teenagers, which is funny. You really are a bunch of Neanderthals. This isn't the time to be hitting on women. How about we just get rid of these pests first? We continue our fight afterward. You okay with that, you red worms? Fine by us. Take them down, boys. And so, we fight 4 unique opponents. The Saber Viper Knife, Saber Viper Nail Bat, Testament Slingshot, and Testament Iron Pipe. First things first, scan everyone. If you're going for the trophy to scan every enemy, you're going to want to do this. Otherwise, you're going to really hate yourself. You have to go through New Game Plus, scanning all the stuff you missed. 95 damage. Decent chunk. Good thing about items is that while they do have a range, it is still kind of pretty generous. Unfortunately, there's not a certain thing that makes them way better, But, oh boy, we'll get there one day. I think I'm gonna use Randy to scan the slingshot. Ooh, I'm not liking that crit turn coming up. So they use Taunt, which buffs strength and lowers defense. Honestly, I wish they did that on Lloyd, because it would make him do a lot more right here. It is on a crit turn, so we should be good. It is hard, though, and I'm a little lower than normal. Oh, no, we got it. Let's go. It's one testament down. And with Tio, we can just analyze the last one. Should debuff him, too. Perfect. And none of these enemies are weak to ailments, so technically speaking, we could use ailments on them if we had any. I think I'll just start basic attacking the one that's weak. Get the weaklings out now. Just shoot him. 87's good. We don't have that one yet, so let's just attack. 92s. It's like she's already doing way more than Ellie is. And missed him. Oh wait, no, it strength buffs her, that's fine. This guy is gonna attack for big damage on that crit turn. I'm gonna heal Ellie, because I feel like she's gonna take a hit. Oh no! Oh, that's actually really good for me. Ooh, and Lloyd gets 2 turns now. Yeah, I always forget to look at the turn order to see what's coming up, and that does cause a fair amount of issues from time to time. I think I'll shoot this guy. I kind of have this. You can get enemies stuck inside of like a box if you like box them out. It's kind of rare that it happens, but it's still pretty useful. 2. And then we'll go again. 1, 2. Nice. Yeah. Because a lot of enemies do still have a natural chance to miss, so we just got pretty lucky right there. Yeah, I'll just cast some magic on the stronger guy. I'm just gonna say, we've gotten so lucky. These knife dudes, like the knife guy on the left, he's got an attack that's pretty brutal, and the nail bat guy has one that's pretty brutal too. So the fact that they just spent the whole fight taunting is very, very lucky on my part. Alright, we won! Now, for killing the Megalobat, with a high bonus by the way, we got 50 experience. For this we get 57, and thus we level up. Everyone gets to level 6 now, and Lloyd learned his craft, Stun Break. Stun Break is very good, and I'll talk to it the next time I have control. Damn, these guys are no amateurs. Those 2 bitches. I thought they were just arm candy. What's with her staff? That thing nearly fried me. What the hell? Stop screwing with us. You guys are really brazers, aren't you? Told you already, we're police officers. People really have lost all trust in the police. Fine, have it your way. We're done playing nice. This time you're all dead. Let's do this, men. We must show them the true power of the Testaments, even if they are bracers. What in the absolute hell do you guys think you're doing? I think you've all done quite enough. Lulled? Wazzy, you came. Oh, these guys must be. Looks like our head honchos have entered the battlefield. Huh, you guys been having fun while I was napping? So, anyone gonna explain what the hell's going on here? How do we put this? We were trying to teach them blue bastards a lesson. Then these 4 chumps came out of nowhere and interrupted our fight. You moron. Didn't I tell you to use that damn head of yours before you start shit? Are you dumbasses trying to piss all over my reputation by taking up fights in public? Is that it? No, sir. Not at all. We'd never do anything to piss on your reputation. And what do you all have to say for yourselves? Should I take this to mean you're not capable of following my orders? Wait, hold on, Wazzy. They started taunting us. That's why we... Enough of your excuses. As members of the Brotherhood, you should know better than this. I understand. We'll reflect upon our actions. It's fine, as long as you guys understand. You guys are the same as ever. A bunch of freaking weirdos. Making your men dress up in those creepy-ass threads. You think you're a cult leader or something? I didn't force anyone to wear these garments. And how about you? Taking your anger out on your subordinates. Is that any way for a leader to act? What's with these two? I can't gauge the relationship. Anyway, we've got more important matters to deal with. You four, is it true you're actually police officers? If so, you don't look the part. From the look of it, they ain't half bad at fighting, though. Especially the redhead. Dude's built like an ox. Well, thanks, buddy. Can't say I hold a candle to you, though. As for the two ladies with you, there's no way you can convince me they're police officers. I gotta admit, they're good-looking gals, though. Again, one is 14. How flattering. It's true, though, with the CPD's new recruits. We're with the Special Support Section of a division that was just established. Oh, you're the ones that appeared in today's issue of the Crossbell Times, then. You were in the Crossbell Times? Could it have been an article on our rescue efforts? Huh? You guys pulled something off big? Yeah, apparently they were a pathetic opening act to one of the Guild's dramatic rescues. Now that line, today's Crossbell Times, meant that Grace only today published the report. The characters did the events in the Geofront, went to the building, slept on it, gave their answer, were given a day off, and then this is their first day officially. So it took 2 days for it to print, and yet the chief, or the vice commissioner, immediately knew and said that the story was already out. So, a bit of an inconsistency there. Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose your so-called contributions did help, if only slightly. Hey, don't make that face. I'll stop teasing you poor guys. My name's Wazi. Wazi Hemisphere. I suppose you can call me the leader of the Testaments. Why the uncertainty? Well, you fit the image of a leader far more than I do. That shiny bald head of yours is the perfect thing to rally my troops around. Enough screwing around. The name's Walled Whales, leader of the Saber Vipers. So you're Wazi and Walled now. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Lloyd Banning from the CPD Special Support Section. I imagine you don't intend on escalating the conflict any further. Is it fine if I leave the rest to you two? What's so funny? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking how wonderfully naive you are. You think we plan on de-escalating the situation? What kind of dumbass train of thought is that? The only reason we stopped them is because we haven't finished our preparations. We plan on having the ultimate showdown once we're ready. And when we do finally go at it, you could bet it ain't gonna be child's play like you just saw. Which one of us is gonna be left standing? We ain't stopping until the other one's nothing but corpses. What? You're kidding me, right? You guys really trying to kill each other? Don't know why you're acting all surprised. No, it's pretty obvious which one of us will get their asses handed to them right now. Keep running your mouth, we still can. At any rate, this is none of your business. A bunch of government dogs. Heck, a bunch of rookies like yourselves should stay out of this. Time to roll out, boys. Yeah. Let's get going, too. Yes, sir. Man, I love Wazi. Bro's goated. I love him. Oh, they're quite a handful. I get the feeling they were completely serious about everything they said, too. Yeah, based on what we saw, this place will be a war zone in the next few days. Things are gonna get real bloody, I can tell. We have technically completed the mission assigned to us by the chief. This problem is beyond the scope of our mission, correct? I disagree. As things stand, I don't think we can truly call our mission complete just yet. If we just walk off now, the police will never regain the citizens' trust. A convincing argument. You're right, Lloyd. Now that we've gotten involved, we need to find some way to stop them from fighting. It's a bit of a tall order, ain't it? It didn't strike me as the type to start playing nice just because someone told him to. Yeah, you're not wrong. If you select handle it ourselves, we get the bonus points. I doubt we receive any support if we sent a request to headquarters. Seems like our best course of action is to take care of this ourselves. Oh, shouldn't we at least report in and see what headquarters has to say? They might offer to increase patrols in the area. I doubt it. Think about it. Those guys were causing a scene in broad daylight. They knew the police wouldn't come up to stop them. I think headquarters has intentionally abandoned the downtown district. Oh. According to the database, the patrols in this district have been drastically decreased as of late. It seems the purpose was budget-related. Looks like we were right. But doesn't that mean we're kind of screwed? Why not just confront each group head-on, beat their asses, and make sure they don't step out of line? I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Hold on a second. Why do they even want to wipe each other out in the first place? I am not actually sure either. Ain't it obvious? They're a bunch of heated hooligans trying to take over some territory. I don't think that's the case. If it were that simple, they wouldn't need to completely wipe each other out. It'd make more sense if they were competing over a vested interest, but they're simply a gang of delinquents. So why is it necessary for them to go to such lengths? I'm impressed by your deduction. Likewise. Oh, damn, man. What's wrong? Did I say something strange? Not at all. I was just thinking you truly earned those detective qualifications of yours. Yeah, you ain't half bad. Now that I think about it, it didn't seem like the leaders hated each other's guts all that much. There's a strong possibility that some underlying reason is driving the conflict. One only known to them, and serious enough to warrant the two groups trying to wipe each other out. Yeah, that was my thought process. Well, there's only one thing left to do, right? You know it. Shall we pay the Saber Vipers and Testament a visit? Which of the two should we speak to first? First things first. Let's check out that move we got for Lloyd. Stun Break. Attack, target 1, 20% chance to fate, and Impede. Shocks with a high power current canceling arts and craft. Impede is a status that some abilities will have. It is also possible to obtain from the Impede Quartz. Some enemies will be able to cast arts, and when they are, much like you, they have to wait a bit of time before it can actually cast. During that time, you're able to cancel an enemy's arts by attacking them while you have Impede Quartz on, and occasionally it works, or guaranteed by landing an attack that has Impede. Lloyd is the first one to get his Impede mood, I believe, yeah. I believe the only characters that won't have an Impede move will be Randy and Tio. But that's fine, because Lloyd and Ellie will. You'll also want to probably head back to the inn and rest up a bit, because if you want to. I'm going to for the sake of the video, but I would definitely recommend just going right back into the Geo front and fighting enemies until Lloyd has 200 CP. The things I do for the video, because I can't edit. I also have a strict 1 hour time limit on all these recordings because of how PlayStation works. So I wanted to make sure I got all that done. There's a side quest I want to see if it's available right now. And I'm going to save just to make sure I get it right, because it's very difficult. Let's see. Okay, it's not yet. If you remember from one of the previous videos, Michelle had told us to come back to him later for this little test he has planned. So maybe once we continue the story a bit more, we'll be able to come back and get that done. First things first, I say let's head to Trinity, or the Land of the Testaments. A billiards table? Must be one of those billiard clubs. Feels like a pretty nice place. Trinity. This facility seems to possess a legitimate business permit. So this is the Testaments hangout. What do you want? Wait, you're... those police dogs. Hello there, sorry to intrude. The sign said you were open, so I figured we'd come by and have a friendly chat. Do you really think you could just waltz in here like this? What do you want with us? You better have a good reason for being here. If you come to fight, we'll continue where we left off and settle things once and for all. Stop. Abbas? Why are you stopping us? Do not forget, this place is our sanctuary. Cease your petty arguments. What are your orders, Wazi? Let's see. I don't see the harm in letting him stay. Understood. Thanks. What's the matter with these people? They look as if they're about to hold some kind of ceremony. It's funny that she said the English translation said ceremony, when I believe Gishki is Japanese for ritual. Well, why are you here? Didn't I tell you guys already? I don't have anything to say to a bunch of dogs. Just because you don't have anything to say to us doesn't mean the opposite holds true. We'd appreciate if you could cooperate with us on an investigation. An investigation? Let me just say up front that I don't intend to put our fight with the Vipers on hold. The residents may be bothered by our little scuffles, but we'll just have to deal with it until it's all over. Yeah, don't worry, we're not here to stop your dispute between the Vipers. We came here to find out the reason behind it. Why are both of you trying to wipe each other out? Oh? That's... Silence. Let Wazi handle this. Sorry. Considering your reactions, there's more to this story than meets the eye. Care to share the details with us? Even if I bother explaining the details to you, what could you possibly hope to accomplish? If you were bracers, that'd be one thing. What are the police gonna do? Are you guys really planning on helping out a bunch of ruffians like us? I'll admit that the police have been awfully negligent when it comes to downtown district. And you're not wrong. Knowing the details doesn't necessarily mean that we'll be able to help you out. After all, we're not bracers. We don't prioritize the safety of civilians like they do. Oh there, pal. Wait a minute, Lloyd. What's the point of us talking then? Do you honestly think I graciously provide you information with nothing in return? Has no one taught you the concept of give and take? That's where you're wrong. I do have something to give in return. Oh, do tell. A detective's job is to shine light on the secrets that lie deep within the shadows of society. At least, that's what I was taught growing up. If your heart holds even the slightest bit of that darkness known as doubt, then we can help relieve you of that shadow looming over you. We'll uncover the truth, no matter what. That is what I have to give in return. Impressive. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It's not every day you get to hear an overly dramatic speech of that caliber. You're Lloyd, right? I like you. It's been a while since I've had such a good laugh. I wasn't saying all that to get a laugh. Anyway, what's your answer? Will you share with us the reason for wanting to wipe out the Vipers? Alright, fine. It'd be rude of me to deny after such a rousing speech. Abbas, if you would, please. Understood. I've yet to introduce myself. My name is Abbas. I'm a member of the Testaments. Oh, pleased to meet you. He's huge. Is he a bodybuilder or something? The incident responsible for our dispute occurred 5 nights ago. One of our members was ambushed by the Vipers in a nearby alleyway. Ambushed? Would you say that it wasn't just a normal everyday fight? It wasn't a fight at all. He took a heavy blow to the back of his head and was beaten by a group of guys well after he lost consciousness. It was a massacre. They beat him so bad he was sent to the hospital. Damn, no mercy at all, eh? So how's the victim doing now? Based on what we heard from the hospital, he hasn't regained consciousness yet. They finished treating his other wounds, but the blow to the head was most serious than it first appeared. We're currently waiting for further updates on his condition. I see. Is it safe to assume you didn't report this attack to the police? Why would we? Can't imagine they'd offer any assistance. Regardless, the culprits are clear. Involving the police would only interfere with our plans to deal with the situation ourselves. I see. Hold on. If the victim is yet to regain consciousness, how can you claim with certainty that the Saber Vipers are the culprits? Hey, she's right. Is this all only based on circumstantial evidence? Despite what you may think, we're not so simple-minded. We're known for being a fair bit sharper than our meat-headed counterparts. Though I suppose you may find that hard to believe. Father, we've got good reason to be sure the Vipers are the culprits. I'm sure you can deduce what it is, Mr. Master Detective. Well, the answer is the wounds on the victim. I think I know. You're able to discern their identities by the type of wound inflicted, right? Right you are, my friend. While most of the injuries were bumps and bruises, there were also a few lacerations. It was as though they used something both sharp and blunt in their assault. Bumps and bruises paired with lacerations, something sharp and blunt. Oh, gotcha. You figure it was done by a nail bat like the one we saw using earlier. I see. The wounds inflicted on him would certainly serve as decisive pieces of evidence. I think I've got a good grasp of what happened now. Thank you. This information was helpful. Sure, no problem. Is that all you wanted, though? Here, I was thinking you would come in here to beg us to stop our plans for revenge. I'd obviously love for you to refrain from carrying out your plans against the Vipers. But I still don't have enough information to come to a conclusion yet. You need to pay the Saber Vipers a visit and hear their side of the story first. If we're able to figure out anything new, we'll let you know. Well, alright then. Looks like you're dead set on carrying out this little investigation of yours, Mr. Detective. I'll be waiting with bated breath to see what you turn up. And don't forget, if your investigation fails, we'll turn this district into a bloodbath. Understood. I'll be sure to bring you back information that won't leave you disappointed. I don't think that's a wise thing to say to a cop, but who am I to joy, or I guess say anything? Okay, on to the Saber Vipers. Before anything, go to formation, put Lloyd in the back. Trust me. Ideally, give him HP 1, if at all possible. You do not want to be unprepared for this fight. Give him the denim jacket and fine sandals specifically, and if you got anything else for accessories that are good, give him. He's gonna need it. But first, you're those cops. Those clothes. Is this place supposed to be the Saber Viper's home base? This is a music venue known as Ignis. I believe it was originally a warehouse, but has since been remodeled. They do not pay taxes, so I'm unaware of the specifics. Don't just ignore me. I may be a rookie, but I'm a proud member of the Vipers all the same. Sorry about that. We were hoping to have a discussion with your boss. Do you think you could let us in? You went to see Wald? There's no way he'd give a bunch of police dogs like you the time of day. But no means no. Get the hell out of here. This is how I imagine this going. Gotta admit, for a delinquent, he's a cute, bright-eyed kid. Hello there. Could I ask what your name is? Me? I'm Dino. What's it to you? Dino, huh? What a tough-sounding name. So, Dino, it seems like you were put in charge of keeping watch for anyone suspicious, right? That's right. Well, I'll personally assign this job to me. Can't have any of those testament jerks breaking in here. I definitely wasn't forced to be disposed by the other members. That makes sense. It's a very important job. But we aren't members of the Testaments. There shouldn't be any problems for you to let us in, correct? But I saw you all fighting with our guys earlier. If I let you in, you say fighting, but a little scuffle like that is the same as saying hello for your Vipers, right? Besides, your boss doesn't seem to mind at all. But if you still aren't willing to trust us, then... Wham! What? What are you doing, Ellie? What is the meaning of this? Here, take it. You can hold on to my pistol while we're inside. This is incredibly precious to me. I hope you'll take good care of it until I return. Fine, I get it already. You don't have to take it that far. I'll go ask Wald you can enter. You better not sneak in while I'm gone. Damn, that was a ballsy move. Certainly shocked me. That was impressive, Ellie. I don't think I'd be able to pull off a negotiation like that. I'm quite familiar with these types of situations, so feel free to rely on me. I don't think that approach would work on someone like Wald, though. You better be off speaking to him in similar manner as you would Wazzy. Yeah, I know, thanks. Wald will see you now. You got the okay to come in, but if I catch you trying to pull any funny business, you're finished. Thank you. If you'll excuse us then. Oh boy. Well, here we go. So this is what it's like inside. It is too noisy. You were right, they turned it into a music venue. Damn, this place is their hangout? I'm almost a little jealous. I was waiting for you to show up. We figured out some stones. We did just walk in here. We must have a death wish or something. Looks like those blue bastards told you most of the details already. What are you here for then? You gonna arrest us? Not at all. We were hoping to ask for your cooperation in our investigation. If you don't mind, why don't you tell us exactly why you want to destroy the Testaments? We've heard their side of the story. Just wait to hear yours now. Huh? Why? Is the Testament statement not sufficient enough to explain their feud? No, it's not. The truth can easily change depending on who you talk to and what they claim they saw. The actual truth can only be brought to light once everyone's account has been thoroughly cross-examined and scrutinized. So, doing so is one of my duties as a detective. Well, when you put it like that, it makes sense. So essentially, we need to analyze the case from various angles, correct? You're a weirdo, that's for sure. Wouldn't it make things a hell of a lot easier to just assume we're the baddies? What are you saying, Wald? Listen up, you punk-ass detective. Let's say I do have this info you're so desperate to get. If I share it with you, what's in it for me? Well, I'm guessing you won't be satisfied with just learning the truth. Hell no, I won't. See, I'm the kind of guy who lives with breath and stuff and causing uproars. How about this? I'll give you what you're after, if you can sate my bloodlust, right here, right now. Are you out of your mind? Let's have ourselves a little brawl. My gang versus yours. Kick our asses, and you'll get all the info you need. Not a big deal, right? We aren't gonna fight you, Wald. Self-defense is one thing, but as members of the police, we can't participate in meaningless fights. Well, man, why are you being such a killjoy? If you're that afraid of getting pummeled, how about you just leave the two ladies here instead? You're pushing your luck. You serious, boss? I don't know about that. It's kind of scummy, yeah? Shut up, you morons. What's the big deal? Just leave him with us for a couple hours so the two of you go on a little walk. Do it and I'll tell you everything. Sound good? Actually, I have a better idea. Me and you, Wald. There shouldn't be any problems if we call it a friendly scrimmage. If I win, you tell me everything you know about the case. Is that good enough for you? Wait, Lloyd, is that really a good idea? Hey, hold on a second. A reckless idea, I must say. Are you out of your goddamn mind? Right over there looks like you stand a chance, but you're a twig compared to me. Despite how I look, I'm still a detective. I've been through plenty of training. So I don't intend to lose to some 2-bit street delinquent like you. Didn't think there'd be another guy stupid enough to challenge you to a fight. Okay then, kid. Wald Wales, the Demon Smasher, leader of the Saber Vipers, accepts your challenge. If you think you can take me down, then show me what you got. Wald Wales. This is the first challenging boss fight, I say, and the challenge comes from the fact that you are by yourself. First things first, scan him immediately with a battle scope. The reason you put him in the back is so that you can get a free turn to buff, but I kind of forgot that and just wanted to scan him immediately, because I'm stupid. Yeah, his basic attack just hit for 157. There is a ability to get bonus points for this fight. You must kill him. Get him down to 0 health within 32 turns. If he ever gets you below 300 health, heal immediately. Whether it's with the spell Tear or by using a Tear Bomb, it doesn't matter. Keep yourself close to max health if you can. Never let him get you lower than, like, 300. Let's go from the punch. Also, use S-Crafts when available. You'll be taking a lot of damage this fight, so be building up craft points pretty fast. You need to get his health down, and you need to get it down fast. He's immune to Seal, so that just did big damage. When bosses go next phase, they immediately get another turn. Here's his big move, Neck Hang. 253, look at that! Thankfully we have Tear again, so we can heal ourselves. This is also why I recommend you buy the Efi Charge item, because it gives you another way of healing yourself much, like, it's for the cost of several, the cost of several Tear Bombs, you get several casts of Tear, which is much more worth it in my opinion. big damage, man. He's down to half health. That's good. But we aren't looking the best ourselves. It's very unlikely on harder difficulties that you can actually get Wall down to 0 health in the time. But, like I said, there's a reason why they give you a fair amount of leeway for getting all the points, because they know first-time players are not really going to get it. I think I just got to risk it there. Ooh, if he does neck hang, I'm dead. Ooh, Ogre Slash might kill me. Ooh, no, we're good. That was very risky. I was playing with fire right there. Yeah, I should get full heal from this. Yep. Look at that. Lloyd's not even our designated healer, and he's able to full heal himself still. Okay, he's going final phase. He should do end. Oh, nope. That was right on the last turn. Okay. So, we didn't beat him and get him down to the final point threshold. I could have done my S-Craft, but if the full one did 300, I don't think it would have finished him off, sadly. So we're only going to get 1 point for this instead of 3, but hey, 1 is better than 0. Not bad, kid. Normally I would have put my all into it. But my showdown with the pretty boy is almost here, so I'll let you off the hook this time. How thoughtful of you. So, mind filling us in on the details of the incident now? Eh, sure, you earned it, I guess. It all happened 5 nights ago. This blue bastard jumped one of my boys. Happened right nearby here, too. Wait, what? It's just like the... I'm betting those cowards told you one of their own was attacked the same way. Of course, that's just something they pulled out of their asses. Us Vipers look to throw down, and we fight like men. You really think we bitch out and jump somebody in the dark? How badly was your guy hurt? Beaten until his bones started to fracture. He's in the hospital now. Said it'll be a month or so until he's fully recovered. Unlike the blue bastard guy, he didn't pass out right after the tumbling started. But he took a hell of a worse beating, that's for sure. You guys definitely sure the testaments are the perps? If your guy's conscious right now, he must see who got him, yeah? Hmm? Wait, did he not even see the attackers? Guess not. But it was definitely those blue bastards. I bet my life on it. After all, he was sniped by one of their rocks. A rock? Are you referring to the stones they launched their slingshots? Damn right I am. The shot knocked him flat in his ass, so the cowards took a chance to rush in and beat him down. He hung on for a bit and passed out. As far as I'm concerned, the culprits are obvious. That's all I got to tell you. I said it before and I'll say it again. I couldn't care less about the little details. I'm gonna put an end to that pretty boy and every last one of his blue bastards. Nothing else matters at this point. Want to interfere? Be my guest. I'll just have to crush you along with him. You made your point, Wald. Anyway, thanks for your cooperation. I'm sure your statement will be a key in solving this case. We'll contact you if we figure anything out. Knock yourself out, kid. Wow, that was a toughie. Let's head on out, I guess. This is quite confusing. A member of each group was assaulted. Perhaps they were being untruthful. On second thought, none of them seem to be lying. Is something the matter? Still recovering from the fight? Oh, no, that's not it. I'm fine. Besides, he was going easy on me. I was just thinking that something doesn't add up. How so? Well, 5 nights ago, members from both groups were assaulted at the same time, but in different locations. Even if they had coincidentally attacked each other simultaneously. With this many people involved, how likely would it be for them to be oblivious of each other's movements? Oh, you're right. Neither of them are pros at covert operations, so chances of that are slim as hell. Well, one group was ambushed and then retaliated in kind. That wouldn't explain it either. They would have taken precautionary measures to avoid facing retaliation from the enemy. But both sides were taken completely by surprise. Isn't that right, Lloyd? Yeah, there's definitely something off about this case. It feels like we're still missing a critical piece of the puzzle. You think you guys could use a hand? Aren't you the reporter from the Crossville Times? Hello. We meet again. Cha-ching! Just scored myself a money shot. This is infringement on our right to privacy. I can't help it. take pictures for as long as I have, and your camera develops a mind of its own. Who knows? Maybe I'll feature you in my next article. You guys should take any publicity you can get. I don't think it works that way. We read the nasty article you recently wrote about us. Do you intend to make a mockery of us again? What can I say? You guys seem to be a hit with the readers. More importantly, it looks like you managed to land yourselves neck deep in yet another juicy scoop. Maybe you'd be interested in helping a little out with me with my big story. I'll even take you out for a nice meal as thanks for the article from the other day. My treat. No. What makes you think we'd share information about an ongoing investigation with a civilian, let alone someone working for the media? Oh, phooey, don't sweat the details. And here I was, thinking I'd treat everyone to some truly delicious Eastern cuisine, and offer you the critical piece of the puzzle for dessert. What? So that's what you're playing at. Trying to reel us in with the old give and take. Bingo! If you find yourself getting peckish, I'll be at Long Loud Tavern and East Street exit. I'll head there first and drink all by my lonesome until you arrive. Oh, come to think of it, I haven't properly introduced myself, have I? I'm Grace Lynn, a reporter for the Crossbell Times, but you can call me Miss Grace if you like. Grace Lynn, a reporter for the Crossbell Times. This whole offer of hers seems shady as hell, but damn if she didn't lay out some good bait. Might be worth seeing what her deal is. Yeah. Putting her bribery attempt aside for now, we should probably at least hear her out. We can't rely on headquarters to assist us, so we should take any help we can get for the investigation. Agreed. As a reporter, I imagine she's fairly well informed. But we'd best be careful what we say in front of her. I agree. She gave the impression she was ready to strike the moment you let your guard down. Ouch, talk about a harsh assessment. Wow. So, we stopped the delinquents from fighting for the moment, and we went to both the headquarters to discover what was making them fight in the first place. Now it seems like we're trying to figure out why they're fighting in the first place, if both of them think someone started it, but evidence is starting to show that maybe it wasn't them that started it at all. Next time, we check up with what that reporter Grace Lynn said, and hopefully find the last piece of the puzzle we're missing. I'll see you then.